Hi guys, today I would like to show you how you can create accounts and transactions with help of ApiBrew and how you can use it. Let's say we have two simple resource. One is an account and one is transaction. And inside account, let's say we have account name, we have account balance, etc. And in transaction, we have transaction amount. Let's say this transaction, we are moving some money, we are sending some money from one account to another account. And for this purpose, we need to have source account and destination account. When we create transaction, we want to move money from one account to another account. Let's see how we can easily do it in ApiBrew. First, let's define our resources. Let's create our account. Yeah, our account is ready. Now, let's call ApiBrew command to create this account resource. Yeah, it is created. Now, let us open our Swagger file and let's see. Yeah, account API is ready. We have CRUD operations here. We can create, update, delete, etc. Now let's define our transaction resource. Similarly, let's say it is resource name transaction. Yeah, we have source account, and it has reference to account resource. We have destination account, and it has let's see, we have destination account, and it is also reference to the account resource, and we have amount. Now let's create our transaction resource. So yeah, it is also ready. Now let's create some accounts and some transactions. First, let's authenticate. We are authenticated. Now let's call accounts. It will be empty because we have not created an account yet. Let's create some accounts. Yeah, 0 is okay. Let's say its name is Taleh1 and account is created. I will also create another account. Its name will be Taleh2. Now we have two accounts, Taleh1 and Taleh2. Now let's say we want to create a transaction where we want to move money from one account to another account. And I want to update balance when this transaction is made. Let's try. First, let us call get. As you see, there are no transactions. Second, let us try to create some transaction. Let's say we want to move $100, and for reference, just ID is enough. Now let's copy our source and destination accounts, account IDs from here. It will be our source account, and the second will be our destination account. Yeah, we have created our account, our transaction, sorry. Now let's see what happens here. As you see, balance is not updated. So this transaction is created, but it has not updated the balance. How it can update? Because ApiBrew doesn't have any idea it needs to update balance when transaction is made. For this purpose, we have ApiBrew Nano module. With help of Nano module, you can update ApiBrew's behavior. You can define what to do in what action, basically. Let's say transaction logic.js. The file name can be anything. What we need to do here, we basically want to say you need to update account balance when new transaction is made, or let's say when you have any transaction is changed, anything happens with transaction, you need to update balance. First, let us access our account and transaction resources. Now, ApiBrew has special commands with resources, and you can use these commands to operate with these resources and to change its behavior. For example, we can say that account resource dot its property name, and its property name is balance dot compute. It means that it will be dynamically computed. And let's define how we will compute this balance. For calculating this balance, we need to sum all transactions which has source or destination account to this account. Basically, we need to sum all transactions where this account is source, and we also need to sum all transactions where this account is destination, and we need to subtract these two. So let's say source sum equals to transaction dot sum, and the sum will be for, let's see, for amount, and we don't need to sum all transactions, we only need to sum transactions which is related to this account. In our case, the source account is our account. It is our account ID. We also need to do same for destination sum. Now we need to subtract them. Like it is outgoing balance and it is incoming balance. Actually, it is vice versa. It is incoming balance where the account is received the money, and it is outgoing balance where the account sent the money. Also, we need to have dependencies here. What is dependency? Dependency is like by writing this code, ApiBrew understands how you want to calculate this balance dynamically. But also ApiBrew needs to know when to calculate this balance. Basically, we are saying that to watch particular fields, particular resources, and to do this calculation when this properties or resources is updated. So we need to say transaction.source amount and transaction.destination amount. And whenever any of these two proprietary resource is updated, it will recompute this logic. Now let's deploy our JavaScript file to ApiBrew. Yeah, it is deployed. Now let's try to create another transaction. Let's say now we want to create transaction with 150. Yeah, now let's see. So you see we have $250 in this account and minus $250 in this account. Let's try one more time. See, now we want to transfer $30. So as you see, the balance is updated. Let's say we want to disallow this transaction if the source account has not enough money. How we can do it? We cannot do it with compute, but we can update the behavior of transaction resource. So basically, before creating transaction, we want to check if source account has enough money, everything is okay. If not, we want to disallow this action. So as I say, transaction.before create, as it will happen before create operation. Now here we need to check if this transaction source account has enough money. In ApiBrew, normally reference resources is not eagerly loaded. It means that first you need to load source account. Now let's say if source account dot balance is less than transaction dot amount, we will throw an error. So that's it. Now let's deploy our source code again. As you see, it is giving an error for it is already deployed. So what we need to just override it. Okay, now let's try. So you see it is saying you have insufficient balance, insufficient funds. But if we changed destination account and source account, it will work. So you see that it is successfully created. And $30 is back to previous account. Yeah. So as a result, you see, you can easily achieve anything with our nano code and with our resources. It is very easy to do complex things with help of ApiBrew. Thank you for watching.